the funny thing is that in the past, if you wanted your kid to get ahead, you'd want him to skip a grade. Now, in order to get ahead, you want him to stay back a year.
Samuel Meisels, president of Chicago's Erickson Institute, says while redshirting may be appropriate for some kids, it mostly amounts to educational quackery.
I think that as children get older, that whatever advantage is conferred by starting school a year older decreases dramatically.
He says kids develop at different rates. He points to studies that show negative consequences of redshirting, including increased behavioral problems in older kids who may be bored in classes that are just too easy for them.
We see more dropouts among children who are held out. We see less achievement, despite the fact that some research shows it one way, more research shows it the other way. At best, we could conclude that the research is split on this. And there's another moral lesson for the parents, which I know most parents don't want to hear, and that is, this is inequitable.
Poor families can't afford the luxury of holding kids back. The sooner they get them into school, the less child care they have to deal with. But with redshirting, their children must now compete with kids who can be as much as 18 months older.
I'd like to see everyone have a level playing field. Then maybe we could stop some of the panic that we're seeing among parents who are rushing to do this.
And when everybody holds back, we'll start all over again, correct?
Well, I suppose so, if everyone does it.
So they'll be shaving in kindergarten.
This is called the graying of the kindergarten.
Some school systems are cracking down on redshirting. Heather Wassilou tried to hold her son Jacob back, but the Chicago public school system said no way. She was told he would have to go to first grade.
And I was stunned. The policy is, 5 by September 1 goes into kindergarten, 6 by September 1 goes into first grade, no matter what.
So when you got this absolute no, what did you decide to do?
I cried a lot. I was prepared to move to the suburbs.
Really?
Really.
Over the issue of kindergarten?
Over the issue of kindergarten.
Wassilou was so determined she considered suing. But in the end, she enrolled Jacob in a private school.
You gonna have fun today?
He started kindergarten at age 6 this past fall.
He's a little tall, but he's not any taller than the other, some of the other boys in the class. And I love the school. It's very small and intimate.
And expensive, no doubt.
And more expensive than public school. Yes.
You're spending a lot of money on this issue that I guess some people would say will solve itself. I mean, if he doesn't do well in kindergarten, by the time he's in third grade, he'll be shining like the rest of the kids. So
right.
What's the big deal?
Right. Well, actually, I think it's the opposite. I think he would be okay if he got pushed ahead. But I think come third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, he would not be okay socially. I think he would be too young.
The Chicago public school system met with so much resistance from parents that they're reviewing their policy, and redshirting only seems to be increasing.